Hi, my name is George Chamberlain. I'm with the Center for Responsible Seafood, and it's a great pleasure to be here in Guatemala for the Guatemala Sustainable Aquaculture Symposium on sustainable intensification of shrimp farming. So let me introduce my old friend Zandy who we've known each other for years, and Zandy has been managing this operation and growing it right along. So tell us, Andy, what's unique about Guatemala?
Well, Guatemala has never had very much chance to expand with large areas like Honduras and Ecuador because there simply are no places to do so. But over the years, we found a solution to this problem by intensifying. We have been very successful in taking areas that are not very large and producing large amounts of shrimp in small areas.
Yeah. So are these kind of smaller ponds more appropriate for small families? Can they operate these kind of small intensive systems?
Exactly. This farm you're seeing here behind me is 49 different ponds, and very hard to manage that many intensive ponds in one area. You have to be very intimate with these intensive systems. You have to know what you're doing. It's not easy as just stocking it and feeding it. You have to be very intimate with each pond. And this is not easy in large scale, but it's very easy in small scale. And that's exactly what's happened here in Guatemala. The small farmer has been expanding rapidly through a lot of challenges that they've had to confront and learn about. Some have had tremendous success, and other ones have learned how to be successful over time. These are small half-hectare ponds, highly aerated, stocked at very, very high densities, 250 per square meter. They produce somewhere around the order from anywhere from 50 to 70,000 pounds per hectare, and some who have actually gotten up over 100,000 pounds per hectare.
Wow. So that means that these small family farms have become prosperous, I suppose.
We'll be seeing one tomorrow, maybe two, three. There's 156 that started off in this country now.
Wow.
Yeah. We started with 5 in 2006. Many people have used their land to do this type of cultivation, and it has been profitable for just about everybody. I guess otherwise they wouldn't be doing it.
That's just wonderful.
Yeah.
And can you comment on these lush mangrove areas that are just beyond the edge of the farm?
This farm used to be a cattle farm, and the edge of the cattle farm was this beautiful mangrove stand where we have red mangrove way in the back there, tall trees, some of them well over 200 years old. It's a beautiful area of Guatemala on the coast. The ocean is just beyond those trees. Runoff of deforestation from the mountain behind. A lot of the mangrove is slowly dying off behind because of lack of tidal influence and moving out. And we found a way by using our pumped water that's at a wholly different level to continuously bathe the mangrove with our water. And we stocked with a school all the small mangroves you see there below us about 10 years ago.
So students helped you do the planting?
Yes, all of our schools that we support with teachers, we got involved in this project, and we stocked with the students, all the kids that went up to their weight, 42,000.
Fantastic. Wow. Just think of the carbon sequestration that's happening through those mangroves and how that's helping with climate change. Let me also shift now to Robert Jones of the Nature Conservancy, who's joined us on this visit.
Yeah.
So, Robert, tell us about your interest in shrimp farming.
Well, super excited to be here, and thanks to both of you for the invitation. Shrimp aquaculture is obviously one of the most important seafood commodities out there, most consumed seafood in the United States. So it's really important that we figure out how to farm sustainably. And this model of intensive aquaculture, intensive shrimp aquaculture, seems to be a solution that's really important, right? It's important to produce more with less resources. Producing more in the same area results in less carbon emissions, result in less feed utilization as a result. It can help in the challenge of land use change and land use degradation to produce more on the existing farms. So I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn about the intensive model and what's working here in Ecuador, to see if this could be a model that can be transferred into other places around the world.
Yes. So anyway, pleasure to be here in Guatemala, and then tomorrow we'll have a chance, I think, to visit some of these small family farms and talk to them, and maybe even visit the hatchery where Zandy has built a really large hatchery to meet the very high demand for post larvae for all these small intensive ponds, and really a very special type of post larvae that's resistant to disease. So looking forward to that.
It ought to be fun. Yeah. We have a great team. It's not just me, of course. It's a whole bunch of people that build all this craziness you see behind me, and the hatchery, and continue to invest in Guatemala.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. And podcast would not be complete without also acknowledging Jack, who's very patiently waiting for us to finish. Thanks, guys. Talk to you tomorrow.